Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, March 3rd.
Is it a year? Is it 6 months? Is it a non-renewal? I just think for so many reasons, time is of the essence.
That's Flagler County School Board member Sally Hunt seeking to accelerate the vote on the job status of Superintendent Kathy Middlestat. Middlestat's contract expires June 30th. School Board Attorney Christy Gavin reminded the board.
During the retreat, Superintendent Middlestat did share that she would like to continue on, although she didn't provide you a formal letter.
School Board Chair Cheryl Massaro was in no rush to make a decision on the matter.
I myself don't believe that a school board with 3 brand new school board members that have only known the superintendent 3 months can make a decision without having experienced the actual evaluation process.
Middlestat advocated on her own behalf.
To make an informed decision, you need to have the breadth of the organization and everything that's been done under my 30 months as leading the school district. You've been here for 6 months. You're just learning everything that has been achieved under my 30 months. March is very important because the school improvement plans, our principals come to you. So I think it's critically important for you as board members be privy to all the information so you can make an informed decision.
Middlestat has served as superintendent since 2020, starting her job just days before schools closed due to COVID-19 lockdowns. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
One person is hospitalized following a vehicle fire on I-95. A Flagler County Sheriff's deputy spotted the fire from the Palm Coast Parkway overpass when he called firefighters and rushed to the scene Tuesday. Firefighters arrived on scene to find a pickup truck hauling a boat completely engulfed in flames on the shoulder on the southbound side of I-95 near mile marker 296. The driver had inhaled smoke at the scene and collapsed. He was transported to the hospital for treatment of smoke inhalation. His condition isn't known. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office is increasing patrols for Bike Week.
Sheriff Rick Staley says motorists and pedestrians are encouraged to be extra careful while the annual event is underway.
Bike Week runs for the next 10 days. That means there will be more motorcycles and other travelers on our roadways. Let's all work together for Bike Week so that everybody can enjoy it safely. Don't drive distracted, don't drive impaired, and follow and obey the traffic laws. That goes for our bikers and our motorists in general. Working together, we can save lives.
Staley says to report suspicious activity or aggressive driving to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office by calling their non-emergency line. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
Palm Coast residents may notice their utility bill looks a bit different.
The new bill layout will display each resident's meter number and compare last month's usage to current water usage, along with other valuable information, according to Brittany Kershaw, Director of Communications and Marketing for the City of Palm Coast.
There are a couple of new features. It will display each resident's meter number, and it will be able to compare last month's water usage to the current water usage. And we're hoping that this makes it easier for residents to identify any noticeable changes in water usage that may indicate a leak or another problem that needs to be investigated.
In addition, residents will notice their account number, parcel, bill number, and bill date are now in the middle of the bill rather than the top right corner. This change was made to create a more logical and streamlined layout for the bill. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
How old do you have to be to get involved in 4-H?
Penny Buckles, the president of Flagler County Fair Youth Show, says it's 5 to 18 years old. If you're 5, you're a peewee.
The peewees and the juniors are allowed to show rabbits and chickens. At our livestock auction, they actually auction those off. The chickens are in real high demand because they're laying hens. And then the older kids get to participate in the steers, the heifers, the pigs, and the goats.
Buckles said that selling an animal at auction at the end of the fair teaches kids responsibility and skills. Listen to Lifeline on the Flagler radio app and on WNZF Saturday mornings at 9. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
Join the Flagler County Library this morning for a baby storytime event. This is a half hour filled with stories, songs, interactive play, and more. You can also stay afterwards for another half hour of some talk and toddle time. Home Depot is hosting their free in-store kids workshop tomorrow. This month, your little DIYer will be making their own pinball toy. Come to the Flagler County Library on Saturday for their block party event. Play Legos and let your imaginations run wild. Michael's Craft Store is hosting their free make-break event on Sunday. Celebrate Women's History Month with a crafty banner to celebrate our women heroes in our lives. All supplies are included. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
It's softball season in Fast Pitch County. Last night, Matanzas improved to 4-0 with a 6-5 win over DeLand. 3 hits each for Chloe Baker and Ava Thomas. A 7-run second for FPC got the Bulldogs on the board in a 12-2 Mercy Rule win at Menendez. Coach Vigo on his Bulldogs 3-0 start.
It means that we're off to a good start. It's a long season. We're just getting started. I look forward to where we're going. The girls are really starting to come together, so should be fun.
Wednesday night, flag football season openers, Mainland 19-7 over FPC, Menendez 12, Matanzas 0. Baseball, Pine Ridge defeated Matanzas 13-2. FPC won the 4x400 and the 4x800 relays at the East Coast Classic Wednesday. DJ Murray won the 400. Matanzas weightlifting competed in a 3-team meet at the Alma Mater with Creekside and St. Augustine. Coach Matt Forrest is optimistic about his team.
We're doing really good. We're making gains every week. You're not playing against another team or competing against another team. You're really just competing against yourself. We're undefeated in Olympic, and we've got 1 loss to date in traditional, so our guys are doing really good. And also, it's great that everybody on our weightlifting team is a football player. So it's a good transition from football to the weight room in the offseason, from the weight room to the field in the spring. We're very excited about where we're going.
Other action last night, girls lacrosse, Bowls 15, FPC 3, Atlantic Coast 10, Matanzas 5. Boys lacrosse, St. Augustine 15, FPC 14. Today's sports, 17 wrestlers from FPC and Matanzas compete in the state championships in Kissimmee. Baseball, New Smyrna at FPC at 6, Pine Ridge at Matanzas at 7. Boys lacrosse, Cambridge makes the trip from Milton, Georgia to FPC at 6. Tomorrow, boys lacrosse, Matanzas host Paxton at noon. Pirate track is at a meet in Ponte Vedra. Bulldog track is at UNF for a meet. In college news, former FPC Bulldog Michaela Cronk collected 4 medals for Florida at the SEC Swimming Championships. We have local sports updates Mondays and Fridays. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.